One of the best phrases anyone could ever hear from a doctor when sick is probably something like, "I'll give you some drugs and you'll be just fine." Drugs can work well for neurotypical people as long as they take them responsibly. However, did you know that compliance with medication is a significant problem for some individuals with developmental disabilities? Also, each year in the U.S., an estimated 125,000 people die from not taking their medications exactly as prescribed by their doctor. Making sure people with developmental disabilities take their medication correctly is one of the most important, yet commonly undervalued missions of advocates. Prioritize. Okay, before giving you the first tip on how to help a person with developmental disabilities with their medicines, we need to warn you, it may sound a little odd. The first thing advocates should consider when helping their clients is to prioritize. And now you might be thinking, why? The answer is, it's essential to pick your battles to maximize success with some demanding clients. Way too many advocates waste energy trying to get their clients to take vitamins or maybe other supplements that weren't explicitly recommended by their doctor. So you may want to stay away from that. Remember that vitamins and supplements could cause adverse drug interactions. So focus on the medication doctors have prescribed and that are essential for their health and quality of life. Leverage influence. You don't need to be a psychologist to know that some people have more influence than others. If you look back on human history, you'll find out that the most famous leaders were also very influential individuals. But what does this have to do with developmental disabilities and medications? It could be leveraged to help people with developmental disabilities take their pills. To do that, you will need the powerful word from your client's doctor or an influential person. It's possible a client may not trust you enough to take his medication, but don't take that personally. Instead, look for a person he trusts and ask that person to take the time to explain why the medicine is essential and what will happen if they don't take it. This technique does wonders as we tend to respond better to authority figures, experts, and the people we trust more than those who we don't. Not by changing the task, but the person who required it in the first place. The tasting problem. Okay. Maybe you try to make your client take his meds with no results. You prioritize his medications and talk with doctors, but still, nothing seems to work out. What do? You change your strategy by maybe, if approved by a doctor, mixing the meds with something tasty or a flavor change. They can help both your client and you immensely. But there's even more good news. You may not realize it, but big chain drugstores and compounding pharmacies usually offer these types of services. This has been a common practice if things aren't working. Also, before you go ahead with any strategy, please make sure you talk about this with guardians and doctors first. It's just common sense. You finally made it to the end. Now, you have 3 powerful tools you can leverage to help your client take his meds properly without you having to invest a lot of extra time trying to convince him. And thanks to you, he can ensure a better quality of life and health. Remember to always remain calm during the whole process and always look for new ways to help your client. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Please share this video with all the people you know who support someone taking medications. And remember, First Choice Family Services is your information resource for the DSP industry.